Hello there, welcome back to the fiesta that is the Spitfire Black Weekend. I'm assisting the wonderful MC for today, Asper.
Hi.
And it's the yearly Tombola, which is a lot of fun. But we've got loads of prizes to get through.
We have 33 prizes today. We're going to start off with gear, then we're going to go to Aperture strings, and finally collections.
Fantastic. Now, I made a mistake, our kind of webmaster general here. I was saying, like, where do people go to get raffle tickets? And he says, I'm not going to give you the link because you'll go to the link and then you'll be given a raffle ticket, which you'll then have to eat. So I then promptly hit the link and was issued a raffle ticket, which was Orange 308.
There we go.
Tasty.
No chance of that winning.
So shall we dive right in?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Then look forward to that coming out the other end.
Yeah, so we're going to start with
unnecessary.
We're going to start with the Elgato Stream Deck Controller.
Before we go in there, sorry Asper to interrupt, look at this handiwork. It's properly sealed, so we're not spraying arcing ropes of tickets when it's being rotated. Yep. So, here we go.
There we go.
Excellent.
So, the first person to win is number 458, Orange.
And that's for the Elgato Stream Deck, which is a brilliant, really convenient way of like selecting tools and all of that stuff. I'm going to have to try out swallowed. It's not poisonous, the ink on those raffle tickets, do you think? The other thing, because it's going to take a while, this, if you've got any questions for us, anything like recipe tips or, you know, what reverbs to use, anything at all, Lauren's here to shout your questions out if you have any, you're getting bored.
So, AKG headphones.
Yeah, really good ones, these ones. Sorry, they're the K712 Pros, which are awesome.
It is, oh my god, so many tickets. It's 731 green.
731 green.
For the AKG headphones.
And I guess actually, when you pull them out, we should actually look away, shouldn't we? Because I'll be like, that one's my mate.
Oh yeah. Okay, I will look away next time. So now for the Tony Dixon High D whistle.
Where is that whistle?
Demonstrate.
On the top.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's a little whistle, and it plays almost all the notes to Axel F, which is one of its feature sets.
So, shall we give this another shake?
Let's give it another shake. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna look away, and...
No, not that one. Our head of customer support is going, Christian, no, stop it.
750 yellow.
750 yellow. Next up is
the Shure SM58 dynamic vocal microphone with case.
SM58 should be everyone's first. This SM57 or SM58 should be everyone's first microphone. And a lot of people don't realise the 57 and the 58 are an identical microphone. They just have a different head on them. So that's my kind of piece of trivia for today.
And that one goes to 399 Orange.
399 Orange.
Putting that down. And then we're going to the Automaton Deluxe Touch Sensitive Electronic Musical Instrument. That actually looks really fun. And even though I don't know what it does, I kind of want it.
This gives me panic attacks. I don't know why. There's something
Is
just
it the
incredible.
face?
It's the face. Anything. Yeah. Right.
So now...
So we've not drawn that one out, have we?
We've done all of the gear now.
Did we draw that ticket up? No, we've got to get the ticket
did we
up.
not?
No,
Okay,
no.
sorry.
So I'm just totally distracting you, sorry.
Okay, there we go. So that one is 70 Orange.
70 Orange.
Lots of oranges. Oh, that's three. Okay.
Yeah.
So now we've done all the gear, and we're gonna go to Aperture strings.
Aperture Strings is a bit of fun that we had this year as a kind of an incentive for people shopping with us this Black Weekend. But it's quite an extraordinary library. You basically use the mod wheel to go between section sizes, not just the dynamics. And that's free if you spend over...
349 euros or dollars and 249 pounds. 299.
And also, if you bought something earlier on and didn't get to that point, the website will work it out, won't it, Harriet? So, if you bought maybe Epic Strings earlier and you wanted to top it up, it will figure out and send it to you quite cleverly.
We know.
Yes. So next up,
Aperture strings. We didn't draw that one.
Okay, sorry, we're just totally mess.
Okay, so Aperture strings is 349 yellow.
349 yellow.
There we go.
Awesome.
And now moving on to collections, and we're gonna start with the ton.
Which is absolutely mental this year. I believe it's eDNA Earth,
It's eDNA Earth, BDT, and
the
Orchestral Grand Piano.
BDT, eDNA, and Orchestral Grand Piano. It's for $100, 100 euros, £100 is absolutely phenomenal deal. Really, really worth grabbing.
Okay, so that one for the ton is 467 green.
Great stuff.
There we go. Next is Spitfire Symphonic Extras.
It's a collection of really useful things. If you have symphonic strings or brass or woodwinds, these are all your kind of add-ons, your cimbalums, your harpsichords, percussion, that kind of stuff. So really, really worth grabbing.
Right, let's see. Ooh. That one is, that's 16
1/6.
green.
Awesome, we're getting the hang of this.
Yeah, getting better and better. Spitfire Symphonic Percussion Professional.
The fantastic Joby Burgess.
It is 602 orange.
Excellent. 602 orange.
Did you use that?
That one is for Spitfire Symphonic Percussion Professional.
Any questions from the...
I think you need to do studio orchestra.
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's all right. That's fine. We'll just go
That's fine.
back one step. So Spitfire Studio Orchestra recorded at Air Studio 1. Thanks, adjudicator.
It's okay.
213 orange
213 orange.
for the studio orchestra. And we did percussion before that. So we're gonna go to Maverick now.
This is a great collection. A lot of these collections, I believe, are being retired after Black Friday. So do check out the collections page for. I mean, this is the best way of having enormous reductions on various libraries, and we have curated them so they have a kind of curated feel to them. I mean, they have a relatability, the products within, because we've got so many products there now. It's quite a convenient way of maybe building a slightly kind of niche kind of part of your arsenal kind of stuff.
Okay,
should we
Maverick. Let's do this. So Maverick, 265 green.
Excellent stuff.
And moving on to the 2018 Core.
Our favourites from 2018.
And that one is 666 yellow. Damn.
I'd love to know the Faustian pact you got to win that.
Yep.
Okay, the Olafur collections, all of the work that we've done with the fantastic Icelandic composer Olafur Arnalds. A really, really good collection of stuff, this.
Take a dive. And it is 793 yellow
793 yellow.
for the Olafur collection. And now on to
This
the
is all gonna-
scoring duo.
It's going to end in tears, this.
All right, scoring duo. It is 664 green.
664 green.
Yes. They look like blue, so I'm
Yeah, the lights are
almost
really...
about to say blue, but I remember not blue, green. So that
Any
was for the
quest-
scoring duo.
Any questions in there?
Someone's asking if they should get FabFilter. Would you recommend anything on FabFilter?
Oh yeah, absolutely. The reverb is just brilliant. It's such a high pro level, but it's also just so tweakable. But I think the thing I love about the Fab Filter, well, the whole package is brilliant, is it doesn't need a dongle, so you can kind of take it with you on laptops. That's why I really love it. But I'm like you're part of the design team here. We're Aestheates and Fab Filter are just such beautiful looking things to work with, as well as fantastic sounding. So the next one is
Hybrid collection. This is all collections now.
yeah.
So this one is 134 yellow.
134 yellow. Have you bought anything yet in Black Friday?
I've seen a lot of nice offers. I've been eyeing a coat that's like leather and has some fur bits.
Sounds good.
Might go for that.
Sound Toys, they've got this crystallizer for 29 quid. It's well worth checking out. I bought that this morning, which is quite good. Next up is...
Swarms collection.
Percussion swarm.
We just released Percussion Swarm.
Okay, so is it in there? Oh, I didn't know that. So, and Swarms is the 3 original Swarms, mandolin, harp, and...
Orchestral and orchestral.
so mandolin, harp... Is it marimba?
Marimba, mandolin, harp, orchestral and percussion.
Orchestral and percussion. So that's a slamming collection. That really fantastic. An interesting way of adding some really interesting kind of colour to what you do. Some original colour. This raffle ticket is definitely repeating on me.
Okay, Swarms collection, 8-10 orange.
8 to 10 orange.
And moving on to scoring essentials.
What scoring essentials again? Can you remind me?
Albion 1, solo strings, and Josh.
Albion 1 solo strings and Josh. He'll come over
get
for tea.
Josh.
Excellent.
So, scoring essentials.
It is Albion 1 solo strings, Oliver Arnold's Chamber Evolution.
It's a corker. Albion 1 solo strings and Olaf Arnold's Chamber Evolutions.
125 green.
Lucky so and so.
Christian, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What MIDI keyboard would you recommend?
What MIDI keyboard would I recommend? Honestly, I do think that none of the MIDI keyboards have really like a controller environment that's particularly good. It's always a compromise. The more controllers you get, the more complicated the MIDI keyboard you have. So I would advise having a MIDI controller and the kind of CC controller as 2 separate entities. So, funnily enough, the best MIDI controller I think is the Yamaha P60, which is really affordable, but it's got the best action. For me, what I've noticed about making samples is being able to scale through the different dynamics with velocity, and I believe Yamaha P60 does that fantastically. So, I think it's about 300 to 400 quid.
Bohemian collection now.
Bohemian collection, and do we know what that contains?
Bernard Herrmann,
Bernard Herrmann toolkit,
LCO strings,
LCO strings,
alternative solo strings.
and alternative solo strings.
2 green.
2 green. That's something actually, guys, that when I go to LA and speak to a lot of the kind of A-listers, they all go, "That's one piece of Bernard Herrmann." That's the kind of the secret weapon out there at the moment. Everyone's loving that. So kind of, I guess it's a combination of really good orchestral stuff, but that's kind of just a little bit kind of left field. So really cool.
And now to the Black Weekend 2019.
Oh, wow. And you'll have to remind me, guys. So chamber strings,
Solo strings,
solo strings,
Oliver Arnold's Chamber Evolution.
and OA's Chamber Evolution. So again, another fantastic.
Right, so Black Weekend. It is 756 yellow.
756 yellow. That's what work as well.
And now.
How many years do you think's left in this tombola drum? Because it's looking no, it's been the bane of our lives. It's a bit pikey on this end. Right, next
Next one is Spitfire Studio Orchestra Professional.
That's an absolute stonker.
Let's see. That is 853 green.
853 green. I feel I should be saying this in French like the Eurovision, but I don't speak French.
I can say it in Greek if you want.
What's 853 green in Greek?
853.
Yeah.
853 πράσινο.
There we go.
Okay. Starter collection.
Yeah, it's been really popular, this one.
Let's go. So that one is 210 orange.
210 orange. Just a reminder, the reason why the Black Friday's become this kind of fiesta for us at Spitfire is it's when it's kind of all hands on deck here. So there's loads of people who don't usually, attend live chat, doing it upstairs as we speak. I'm going to be doing it. You had a go at it yesterday.
I did it yesterday, and I'm going to be doing it today as well. After this,
Homai's going to be doing it, and it's a very, very good chance you'll get Sandy from Modular Mondays, who's very quick on the draw. So do come and just say hi and have a chat. Any advice, any kind of questions that you have for us, happy to answer. And you might reach Paul. Don't want to reach me because I might be grumpy. So next up,
Scandi collection.
which is, I'm just going to guess, is Tundra, Olafur Arnolds,
All of them.
all of the Olafur Arnolds, and Tundra.
That's it, yeah.
There we go. And that one is 194 yellow.
Great stuff.
And then moving on to scoring professional.
Okay, this one I'm not familiar with at all. Scoring professional.
This one is, so it goes on from the other one, you'll lead on from each other. So this is Albion 1.
Okay,
Solo
Albion 1,
strings,
solo strings,
Oliver Arnold's Chamber Evolutions,
OA Evolutions,
Orchestral Swarm,
Orchestral Swarm.
and
Wow.
Hans Zimmer Percussion.
And Hans Zimmer Percussion. Amazing.
And that one is 177 yellow.
Talking of Hans Zimmer Percussion, Hans Zimmer Strings, we've done a really super deal just for Black Friday. I have to say, I would really, if you're at all interested in it, it's a fantastic library. I would really get it now because there's an update coming soon, very soon, which is really exciting, but also sizable. Here we go.
It's not just bugs.
It's not just bugs.
Everyone's favorite, the Albions.
Yay!
Yes.
Which were originally going to be called Blitzkrieg. I'm glad we settled on Albion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
729 green.
There we go.
We're also going to be putting up a board of like all of the results for you to see on
Excellent.
socials.
Yeah.
So in case you miss it now. What's that? Which is designed by me. Right, so Zimmer Professional
Oh,
now.
this is the way to do it.
I'm gonna shuffle. And it is
Well, one's caught. Oh, there's a little dangleberry in there. There we go. Can you that? I just said that, didn't I? That wasn't just in my head.
124 orange.
Oh, dear. Sorry for any of you who are eating at the moment.
2018 Pro.
Fantastic.
I'm just gonna check nothing's getting caught. And it is 589 yellow.
Well done. 589 yellow.
Someone's asking if you can do a super spin.
Super spin, okay.
Super spin.
I'm going to do the super spin for the everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the last one.
Yeah, which we'll talk about.
Okay, now we're going to Spitfire Symphony Orchestra Chamber Strings Edition.
Chamber Strings is my favourite kind of workhorse library. A lot of people's favourite. I write with the Flautando patch in that. Well worth catching.
Okay, so 236 yellow.
236 yellow. So, Lauren, what's your favourite library? There you go.
Olafur Arnold's Chamber
Olafur
Evolution.
Arnold's Chamber Evolutions. Yeah, it's gorgeous that. What about you, Josh?
I think it might be Tundra for me, actually.
Tundra. Yeah, that's a gorgeous one. Evolutions. Is this the next one?
This is the next one.
Okay, here you go.
So for Evolutions, it's 129 yellow.
129 yellow. It's it's really dangerous if we do the super spin for everything because apparently, legally, if any tickets come out, we have to give everything bundled to it. So.
I don't know if that's got super spin in it.
You don't know. I think it is on the verge of collapsing.
Yeah, it might just fall off.
Yeah. So next up,
Spitfire Symphony Orchestra.
here we go. Yeah, this is on its last legs. This.
364 green.
364 green.
And now for Symphony Complete.
That's a mega package.
And that is 313 orange.
313 orange. So we've now also got, basically, the everything package has just got enormous. So it's beyond most people's reach. But there's quite a lot of duplication in there. So you've got your kind of symphonic strings and you've got your studio strings, etc., etc. So we've divided the packages into slightly more curated versions of everything you'd kind of need. So do check out those. Slightly more affordable. They're expensive, but they're they give you everything without giving you everything, if you know what I mean. So the first is the gold, and the gold, am I right in saying, is more studio.
Yeah, that's
It's more studio based, and the platinum is more the hall.
Yeah.
Great, thanks, Josh.
Studio then, oh no, gold is 428 orange.
Brilliant stuff. So this is pretty much a similar collection, but with stuff predominantly recorded in the hall.
So for platinum now,
Yep.
909.
Great.
Oh yeah, green.
909. Oh, just there's two people. I'm just. Oh.
And now, do you want to try the super spin?
Yeah. Okay. So let's first talk about everything. This is. I know not many of you get to see this. Now you project managed the design of this, but it really is something really special.
So we have different marbling on the outside paper, and then every single one is different, basically. And then obviously you slide it off. Ta-da! And then it's 2 drives inside, signed by Paul and Christian. And I usually write the date and the name, so little fact for you. And there's little bits under here as well, which they're not in here now because they would fall off. But if you do get one, you will get bits.
Yeah, we will get bits, manuscript paper and stuff, and then these are SSDs. Is that correct?
Yes.
With the so you could just plug in and play. So it is a thing of extreme beauty, and I congratulate you on.
Ta-da!
It took a long time to.
It did take a long time. It took a good few months because we were going just back and forth, and it wasn't just this one. It was also the plain drive packaging that we did. So yeah.
Fantastic.
That was a very interesting project. Worked out very nicely.
It certainly did. So this is the moment of truth. This is really quite a serious prize to be winning. So shall we?
Oh my God! Hold on to the table.
Oh, it carried on. That's not good.
Do you want to pick that one out yourself? I think people would love that.
Okay. I feel like I've got one, and it is 329 green.
Yep.
329 green. Many congratulations.
Well done.
Can you guys check the 666 ticket that it wasn't 999? Because that's a very popular question.
No, it was definitely not 666.
So, no, that's a very good
It does
question.
say 9.
So there's a couple of those we must
It
check.
does say 9.
Yes, it's 999, which is basically what we're going to be calling now, which is it's like 911. But no, I think what we'll do is we will give whatever that prize to both to 666 and to 999, and we will actually have a couple of checks of that. I think we've got to check 909 as well, and whether that was 606. So we will go through. We'll go through those as well. Thanks for pointing that out. Thanks so much for joining us. To people drunk over there falling over. Thanks so much for joining us today. There's so much more fun stuff coming up over the next couple of days. The surgery is happening tomorrow as part of Spitfire Day. This is going to be slightly earlier, 1400 hours GMT. That's Saturday the 30th, tomorrow. And basically the idea behind that is it's not like just an AMA or how did you break into composition. It's 3 esteemed composers and me, but it's actually a panel designed to basically address problems you may be having, concerns you may be having from trouble EQing something, recommendations of purchases or recommendations of, educational routes, that kind of stuff, but also any concerns that you have of, like, I don't know, abusive directors, that kind of stuff. It's like a doctor's surgery. So do address any questions you have, and we'll deal with it totally 100% anonymously at the hashtag, or handle rather, hashtag the Spitfire Surgery 2019. We will be we will be recording these live streams so that if you can't get up early enough to see them, you'll be able to see them on our site. On Sunday, that's the 1st of December at 1700 hours GMT, the flight, that is my brother, Joe, it's always lovely to involve family, and his partner, Alexis, are going to be joining us to talk about Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is set in Greece, I believe, and also their work on Horizon Zero Dawn, which they won an Ivor Novello for, and the job that I did with them, Alien Isolation, which is also a very popular computer game, talking about how they focused their careers to break into computer games and become kind of AAA composers. So if you have any questions for them, again, you don't have to watch the live stream. You can catch up with it to see if your question has been addressed, use the handle #theflight@, that's AT, Spitfire Audio. Next up on Monday, we're bringing back Creative Cribs. And this is one you've been waiting for. So that's going to land at 1700 hours GMT on Monday the 2nd. Finally, Tuesday, Paul will be coming back to join me to go through highlights of the year and kind of reflect on what's been an amazing 2019, which wouldn't be possible without you guys. So that's it, Tuesday, 3rd of December, 1700 hours GMT. And remember, Tuesday, 3rd of December is when we must regrettably bring our fiesta to a close. So try and get your orders in by midnight GMT that night. Thanks as always for watching, and hope you can join us tomorrow, 1400 hours GMT, for the surgery. And Asper, thank you so much for...
Thank you for having me, even though I work here.
See you soon.